Well, starting Monday, you can begin buying tickets for the largest car show in the Northeast. It's back.
The Syracuse Nationals returning to the fairgrounds next month, so you can expect to see those classic cars, live music, food, and more. Today, we're talking to the president of the company behind the event, Rob O'Connor. Rob, thanks so much for joining us tonight. We're all very excited about this.
Yes, we're happy to be back.
You're going to be back. Let's start with the overall look of the Syracuse Nationals this year. What can everybody expect when they show up to the fairgrounds?
Yeah, well, we're looking to have a great event. We've been getting great response from the community as far as car registrations and interest in tickets and things like that. We have a lot of vendors coming back. That'll be socially distanced for the vendors. We'll have the buildings open. We'll have all of our fun little events within the event open as well.
Rob, I think some people, I guess with any real events going on now, people are going to be wondering, especially for the Syracuse Nationals now, because we're talking to you, do I need to prove vaccination? Do I need to wear a mask? Fill us in on some of those kinds of rules.
Right. Well, of course, we'll be following all the current state and Onondaga County Health Department guidelines during the Syracuse Nationals, of course. So mask, as of right now, it's on the honor system if you're vaccinated. You don't have to wear a mask. If you aren't vaccinated, they require you to wear a mask. As of right now, we're not going to be required for people to show proof of vaccinations to get in the event. And as far as capacity, we're good on capacity. The State Fair released they can have a 67% percentage for their attendance, which is well below our 100%. So we're perfectly fine.
All right, so you cover the capacity. What about social distancing? How do you maintain that?
Well, the car people, we're asking the car people to park a little farther apart. And, it's an outdoor event. It's 365-acre facility. We don't fill the whole facility completely. So there's lots of room for people to spread out and keep their distance.
Rob, I think it's obviously no secret the Syracuse Nationals have an absolutely huge impact on the local economy. Do you expect it'll be at, above, close to pre-pandemic levels as far as that's concerned when you have this show in July?
It's hard to tell, really. We're talking to a lot of people. A lot of people are very excited for it. We have a lot of folks that come down from Canada usually. I don't think they're going to be able to make it this year, so that'll impact us a little bit. We do have some vendors that weren't able to make it this year because of scheduling and things like that. But we're looking for a great show. The car registrations are literally just pouring in daily now that we're officially going to happen. So we're looking for a great event, and I think people are just excited to be able to get out and see each other again and be around the hobby that they love.
And anything new this year that people can look forward to as they head to the fairgrounds to look at all those beauties?
Yeah. We have, the Syracuse Nationals is known for all the events within the event. There's really something for everybody. It's a great family event. Yeah, this year we're doing Nitro Row, which are nostalgia drag cars that were back in the 60s and 70s racing. And we're going to have a bunch of them there. They're stationary. They won't be moving, but they'll be firing up their alcohol and nitromethane motors a few times during the weekend. And trust me, once they fire up, the whole fairgrounds will know they're fired up. So it's really unique.
Rob, one last one I want to try to get in for you here. So when you finally got that call or text or email or whatever it was that the Syracuse Nationals can be a go and you can basically do it exactly the way you always have, what was the feeling and how you feeling right now about all this?
It's exciting. We're more than excited. Last year was a long year to say the least. And we're just excited to be able to be back. And, the Syracuse Nationals is really a community event. When the cars are in town, everybody knows it. And, we're glad to be able to bring it back and help the community out in the regard of, the economic impact we have in Syracuse. Between the folks that visit Syracuse estimate between $15 and $20 million economic impact for Central New York. And this year, it's really going to help the businesses that have been hurt the most by the pandemic, the restaurants, the bars, the hotels, and the shopping. So we're really glad to be able to bring the event back and help those businesses out that have been hurt the most.
Yeah, it's definitely a favorite summertime event for many of us, a tradition. Thank you so much for joining us, Rob O'Connor.
Thank you.